That was a little creepy, but hey guys. I just wanted to post a little video about a couple things going on in my life. One is I am moving back to Indy. I've lived here in Florida 10 years, and I moved back to Indiana where I actually was born last April. I moved back to Florida in October, and I'm feeling like a snowbird because I'm moving back in March as long as my health permits it. I moved down to Florida because of my health. I've been in and out of the doctor since I've been here, getting a lot of things figured out. I got some really tough news today that is good and bad in itself, because it's news that I've been waiting for quite a while. I don't really want to go too much into detail, but if it's bad, then I won't be able to do any of the stuff I love. I'll still continue trying to sing, I'll still continue trying to do hair, everything, until my body physically won't allow me to do it. Which is very, very tough for me, because I live for hair, doing makeup, singing. Anytime I'm down, or even when I'm just having fun, I'm singing. I may not be the greatest artist out there, but it's something I do love, and I have a very strong passion for, and I have since I was a little kid. When I was young, I performed in a show called Rising Stars, which is a basically a talent show that was done at my school. I was so excited to be able to do it. I started when I was in elementary school. I believe 4th grade was when I was able to start doing it. I've done duets. I sang the song from the Backstreet Boys, The Perfect Fan, and I dedicated it to my mom, brought down roses. All very emotional, yeah. And I've sang that song quite a bit, actually, since that performance. I have grown up in a lot of theater doing music, started out in sports, believe it or not, even though I'm a little scrawny nothing. I actually was pretty good at basketball, though. I was terrified of the ball in baseball. When I finally hit the ball, I got a standing ovation, if that counts for anything. My passion has always been music, and in the past couple years, it actually has been, really, these past couple months have been more than triple what it has been for hair and makeup. I've always wanted to kind of do it, but it never clicked until I got a job at Sally Beauty Supply. And that's kind of what started my whole spree. Now I'm spending thousands of dollars a year on hair products and makeup and doing all different types of stuff. Nails, you name it. Because there's so much you can do with it. You can go from making a guy look like a woman to making him look like a decaying, dead zombie that has been laying there for a year. I mean, you never really know what you can do with any of it, and I think that's why I love it. I enjoy babbling on about my random stuff and my personal life. I feel like it allows me to get a little bit closer to my viewers. And if you have any response videos to any of the things I say, because I will be posting videos of controversial things, or you even have any ideas of things I could talk about and pique anybody's interest on, or you want to get my opinion on something, I'll do a video on it. Like I said, I grew up in, it was a tiny town. I mean, they just got a Dollar General, but grew up in a tiny town called Sheridan, Indiana. When I was in 4th grade, I moved to Florida due to my mom having fibromyalgia, which is a muscle disorder, basically meaning she's constantly in pain, has to take a lot of medications. Summed up, quick, simple, yeah, version. But we've lived in Florida for 10 years. When I was 18, I fully moved out on my own. I kind of was all over the place for a while. I think my last count, I moved like 20 times, and I'm just about to turn 21. It's absolutely insane. I've moved back and forth between 2 different states. Driving distances have been insane from where I work, where I went to school. I was in high school and still living on my own. After I graduated high school, I was living in my own apartment, working at Office Depot, trying to make ends meet. I mean, half the time I barely had enough money to buy any type of food for the house, let alone to go to concerts, record an album, even buy a camera. To be able to do anything like this. I mean, I didn't even have internet connection. I was still on Boost Mobile. My life has, since I finally stepped up and started being the man, or half my friends call me the woo man, that I know I'm supposed to be, and try to get closer to my goal and my dreams and stop being lazy and expect it to be handed to me, because I'm poor and nothing gets handed to us. Unless Ellen finds you on YouTube, and then everything is basically handed to you, still with hard work, but that's another side note, and I might cover that in another, not tutorial, but vlog, I guess you want to call these? I don't know. But after I worked at Office Depot for a while, I just was kind of done with this area, done with this state. I wasn't getting along with a whole lot of my friends. I mean, I still was to a degree, but a lot of them since high school have left. And I still talk to some of them. Some of them, they've become more of acquaintances because I never talked to them. The core group I hung out with in high school is basically gone. I mean, I speak to maybe 2, 3 of them that I like hung out with in middle school. Most of them have had kids and already moved on. I'm like, really? I'm 20 and just starting to live. I was kind of sheltered. This is me. This is a roof. This out here's the world. I know that's a demonstration that you needed to see. One day I just decided, I was talking on the phone with my cousin. I was planning on moving to Orlando, actually. I had already kind of started setting up a place to live, and job transfers and all that. And finally I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home to Indiana, where it basically was my Aunt Janet, my cousin Ashley, my other cousin Ashley, and there's a few other people there that I do absolutely love. My Aunt Carolyn. I'm not going to continue naming names because there's too many people who get hurt if I actually forget their names, but everybody knows who they are. They know that I love them, and I've actually met quite a few people from living there, and I miss it incredibly, which is why I am moving back. I drive out the March 17th, 2011, but when I moved up there, I actually ran into Sally Beauty Supply to find, I think it was a hair color, or, I mean, some off-the-wall thing I was looking for. I don't even remember. But I heard the manager talking, and I just was like, so, you guys hiring? Because I kind of need a job. I transferred through Office Depot up there, and I hated it. As you know, I did get hired on at Sally's, and that's actually what made me realize, oh, you really do enjoy hair. I mean, you've been doing it for so long. You do your own. You help other friends with theirs. I mean, there's a lot of different things you do. And that's kind of what got me started. And I have a couple friends who are very into makeup. And I just was like, you know what? I'm going to try it one day. I've always like worn like black eyeliner. I pull the Adam Lambert look all the time. So I started watching YouTube. There's quite a few. I'll actually put a couple links down in my crotch area. Which, by the way, I stole that from Shane Dawson, and I don't care because I think it's funny. But that's basically how I got into any of the cosmetology. I should be starting school very soon. Like I said at the beginning of this, I am having some health issues that I'm battling, and that's what's been holding me off, because if this doesn't get better, then I won't be able to do cosmetology, which will really suck because I don't know what else to do. I have nothing else that I have passion for. By the way, look at the nails. Aren't they pretty? It's Crackle Polish. The Crackle Polish. And when I get up there, I'm transferring back through Sally's. So I'll still be working at Sally's. I'll start college for cosmetology. Praying I do, because I love it. And I honestly don't know what else to do. But that's enough about me. I guess I'll go ahead and end the video here. I know it's very choppy and stuff because there's so much on my mind and there's so much I want to talk about. I don't know how to compress that and make different videos. So let me know what you guys think. Do give me ideas for different vlogs. I keep wanting to say tutorials, because all I do is watch makeup tutorials. But give me some ideas, things you want to hear me talk about. If you want to hear me talk more about myself, more about my friends, I do plan on starting a little gossip show. That's actually in the works right now. I'll give you more details on that later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, learning a little bit more about me and my crazy life that all I do is work and then sit in here and talk to you guys. So yeah, see you later.